Dreaming was indeed a thing most beautiful, thieving heaven and seeking reality in the paradise we call Earth. 100,000 years came and went, flowing like water. A spectral soul finally kneels at its riverbed. As I lie to rest, I am wrought with the most complicated of feelings. On one hand, aloft at the prospect of tomorrow. On the other, distraught to leave this beautiful world behind. I hesitate, but resigned to my fate. His graciousness quells my doubt. Lead soul into dream. For now. Or forever. Hi everyone, my name is July, and today I wanted to lead you guys through a little bit of guided meditation. And I just wanted to talk about some of my thoughts that I was having and share that with you guys. This is something that I've been looking forward to for a while, and I hope you guys are excited as I am. I just saw a rabbit earlier, and it was really pretty, and everybody knows the story of the tortoise and the hare, but I always thought of the lazy little hare as kind of like myself. Sometimes being lazy is almost okay in a way, because a lot of times we go through a life of accumulation and tribulation, and something that I think is important to note sometimes is that sometimes we need to rest, and sometimes that means being lazy, even if it's not going against the whole idea of working hard and persevering. I think that if we all work as hard as we can, I wouldn't say that the possibilities are endless, but I think you have a much better chance of doing things than you think. Wow, it's really beautiful. I was almost worried for a second there that it was going to start raining. And I might have to pack it up and go home, but I do think that the rain is really beautiful, and I think that too many people resonate rain with being sad and being downcast, and that honestly breaks my heart. Because I really like to think of rain more optimistically as something that can wash away all of the mud and slime in life, and it nourishes the plants and the animals, and it keeps the balance of everything going, and not to mention it brings water, which is the most important thing in the world. I live in Arizona, and it rains very rarely here, and so seeing rain is definitely something that I'm more optimistic about than pessimistic when it comes to being sad, especially in poetry. When you use rain as a means of sadness, I don't really resonate with that as much. And I don't know, maybe that's just me, but if you feel the same way, then I hope you can understand where I'm coming from. It rains so rarely here. Sometimes you just come to learn that you need to appreciate the little things. Sometimes when you just don't get them as much, it makes them more valuable. I think that gratitude is a little bit sparse nowadays, and if I could be the rain that drizzles down gratitude in this world, I think I'd be more than satisfied with this life. That's enough for now. Let's start meditating. Find a comfortable position that you like, and maybe put on your favorite music, and we're just gonna get started here. Let's go. Okay guys, this is voiceover July, and we're gonna get started in a few moments here. This is going to be a 5-minute guided meditation session. Repeat as you need. If you get through to the end and you decide you want to do it again, then that's perfectly fine. If you ever feel you need a break, then don't feel any pressure to stop, okay? Do what you can, and don't do what you can't. I believe in you, and I love you. Let's start. Get in a comfortable position and try and minimize any distractions in your area. Hopefully your mind is calm by now, and any positive or negative emotions you can set aside for now. This time is for peace and relaxation. Today's goal is just to do a little bit of breath work, and then we're also going to focus on letting thoughts pass. Close your eyes slowly and let anything else slip away. You're here now. You're not anywhere else. You're here now. Let's start with something easy. Just focus on your breathing for now. You don't have to do anything super specific. Just make sure everything stays even. Breathe in, and when you're ready, breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. Keep it going. Breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. You're doing great. Let's keep going. Breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. Keep going. Breathe in, and breathe out. Okay guys, I think at this point you guys are doing a really great job. I want you to keep breathing, keep that rhythm up. And while you're keeping that up, I also want you to shift your attention a little bit. I want you guys to move on to focusing on your thoughts now. If there's any passing thoughts, I want you to look at them. I want you to stare them in the eyes, and I want you to let them go. Anything at all, any thoughts that enter your brain, any senses, I want you to look at them. I want you to let them pass without any judgment, without any opinions. I just want you to let everything flow freely and keep that breath steady. You're doing great. If there's anything that you're thinking about right now, just remember, let it pass. No judgments, no emotions. It's just a thought. You get to observe it, and you get to let it go. Isn't that wonderful? Okay guys, it's almost time. We've been going for about 5 minutes now on the voiceover. So, I want us to start winding down. Let's go back to the breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. You guys are pros at this by now. Come on. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's take one more really good breath, okay? Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, that'll do it for today. Whenever you're ready, slowly open your eyes. That's it. You did it. Good job. That'll be voiced over July signing out, and now we're gonna get back to the video. Gosh, that almost scared me for a second. There was a wasp that landed on me as I was meditating. It landed right on my hand right here, and I felt this little tickle, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was scary. That broke my meditation for sure. That's okay though. Sometimes heaven sends things our way like that. Sometimes sometimes heaven makes things more difficult than they need to be. And it can be easy at times to feel like heaven doesn't let me back. But even still, maybe it doesn't. How could I ever know? There's very few things that we can be sure of in this life. But we just have to live according to our own feelings. And if heaven doesn't like that, then we may never know. But if we live according to our own feelings, then we can be assured that at least we're happy, right? I think that's the most important thing for me. And sometimes I end up being lazy like that little rabbit. I end up listening to my own feelings too much, and maybe I'm a bit lazy, but that's okay. And I know it's the same way for everyone else too. So sometimes I feel like working hard, and because of that, I get rewarded for that. Heaven is fair. It'll reward me if I do good things, at least most of the time. If you feel like working hard today, you should do that. If you feel like being lazy today, you should also do that. If you feel like helping people and donating to charity and being virtuous, then you should definitely do that. But if you feel like causing destruction and damage, then you should do that. I don't think that there's anything more important in this world than listening to your own feelings. You shouldn't let anything get in the way of that. If you feel like being disciplined, then you should do that. That's my whole point of today, and that's my whole point of this life. I hope you guys can resonate with some of the words I'm saying today, and I hope you guys meditated well. Yeah, I think that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you can stay tuned for the next video. I hope we'll be posting more in the future. This is a new YouTube channel, so I'll do my best, and I'll definitely work hard. I'll persevere, and hopefully we can build a nice community here on YouTube. Thank you so much again for watching. Have a beautiful day.